Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. And today we have an awesome reading. We do. And we start with healing family issues. Yeah, the reading gets a lot better though, it does. So stay with me, Sagittarius, right? We have soulmate following that up. Here's the Pisces card, and these belong to an astrology book. They do. But these cards are very cool because they really talk about what Pisces is about. And, we know it's the high priestess. Pisces is a feminine sign. It is a very spiritual, ruled by the planet Neptune. It's about intuition, dreams, and it can be about finding freedom from material limitations to connect with the intangible and the magical. For example, the divine source of life, right? Yeah, because that's really what the high priestess is about, right? Negative mutable water. Okay, it's a mutable sign. Uh, Suggests focus on an internal world flowing according to feeling. Yeah, everything's according to feelings. And this is how they are so psychic and intuitive, right? Because they connect. Feelings are basically intuition. You're feeling the energy, right? But sometimes it can be rough on people because it just can be, right? Because they feel everything. They feel other people's pain and all that kind of stuff, right? Yeah. And so I feel like somebody here, though, could be, they have found their soulmate and they might be leaving a dynamic or a family type of relationship, right? And and I feel like your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Now, when they say that, it's what they really mean is that somebody has childhood wounds, and in many cases they didn't know themselves, right? Because they had some childhood wounds that, they learned when they were a kid, or their parents got divorced or whatever, right? It's very, it's psychology for sure. It is, right? And so maybe somebody does need to, forgive their parents, but more often than not, this is, about somebody who kind of was maybe with a little bit of a lower consciousness because they didn't understand themselves, right? They didn't understand that maybe how they grew up or some type of maybe religious beliefs. And I don't necessarily mean from the church. I don't really mean that. I mean just beliefs, like belief systems, kind of, right? Which you've been taught to believe this, maybe negative things, stuff like that. Or, I just feel like somebody is raising their consciousness here because they went through some sort of an awakening. And they realize that money is not, for some, that these material limitations are like maybe they thought money was everything. Some people think that. You're like, what? Okay. Sometimes younger people, and then they kind of wake up, right? But some people are all about the money situation, right? And it can manifest in many ways, right? You might know somebody who comes from a rich family, and maybe they look down on other people, possibly. I'm just talking about how materialism can manifest in people, right? In a negative way, can manifest in a great way, right? You can give to other people who are in need, of course, right? This is why money is not the root to all evil, but that's a whole different subject, right? And if anybody's watching this and kind of listening to that part, of course, there are people who use their money to get more control. Yeah, they do. So we have soulmate, and this is your soulmate, Sagittarius. Yes, it is. And we have good fortune. We have transformation, shadow, and shift. Yeah, here's the shadow, and it's like he's kind of a dog and a monster and a dinosaur all in one. He is. And, he's kind of roaring here. This is somebody who's doing shadow work, who knows that they were wrong, or they were going about their life in maybe in the wrong way, and maybe they have broken somebody's heart. It's possible because somebody could be trying to heal from family issues, right? Let's look at the shadow card. We know what the transformation is, of course. It's a profound change. The butterfly is here for a new beginning. And that's another transformation can manifest in many ways, but I feel like somebody is majorly changing. Yeah, and they realize what life's really about here. And shadow, what's hiding in the dark? What is it that you're afraid of or you don't want to see? This card comes to tell you that all cannot be in the light because there must be a balance. Exploring the beast requires you to confront those unhealed parts of yourself, those aspects you deem unworthy or unlovable. The time is now to bring light into those usually concealed spaces so they may be healed appropriately or banished forever. Yeah. The shadow or the hidden beast is not evil, just misunderstood. And see, this is this is what's going on in this reading. I said somebody didn't understand themselves, or you know, relationship skills, or it's possible somebody didn't understand who they were really in love with. But I feel like it has to do with poor relationship skills and some type of childhood wounds. Yeah, when we start the reading with healing family issues, right? Somebody could be getting a divorce here as well, or a family breakup. However, do tread carefully as you dive into sensitive territory. Humor, although not a solution, can help ease the growing pains of learning how to best work and integrate your shadow aspect with compassion. Yeah, somebody might feel guilty for what they have done to somebody. It looks like somebody feels like you're a soulmate and they're moving towards you and they are kind of learning. They have learned all about themselves. It's like a transcendence and definitely a purification because there's pain here. Let's look at the good fortune card. And here's, I think it's a moon. Maybe, but the water drops are coming from it. But, this is like the Wheel of Fortune or, something nice. Let's see what it says here. This is before transformation and the shadow, and then we have the shift. This is no matter what your query, the universe gives you its blessing. This is also a powerful time for manifesting. So ask now for what you want more of in your life. It's granted. Acknowledge the blessings in your life and more will appear. Yeah, it talks about being grateful, right? This always helps. And somebody here, they want you, Sagittarius. They see you as a blessing. And they want to come very different. And they could be healing themselves. I feel like they feel bad, as I said, for kind of like hurting somebody maybe, but kind of in an ignorant way. When people hurt you, unless they're coming at you maybe with a knife or something. But when people hurt you, most of the time it is kind of ignorance, poor relationship skills, and they're kind of doing the best they can at the time. That's how it is. And so this is, our job. Anybody who has hurt or anybody we have hurt in the past, most of us weren't going, I really want to hurt so-and-so. No, right? So just forgive yourself because at the time you did the best you could, right? Yeah. And here's the shift card, right? And Sagittarius, somebody thinks you're shifty. No, I'm just kidding, right? Let's look at shift, right? This is a paradigm shift. And miracles, divine intervention, a huge change, the end of stagnation, and divine inspiration are here now. Drawing this card signifies an aha moment, like a wake up, wow, right? Or sudden change in any situation that was stuck or blocked. A welcome change or answer you've been seeking is here now. Meditate on this symbol when you're feeling unstuck. And meditate, unsure of which way to go or having a block creatively. Yeah, this is very cool, right? Yeah. So let's get into it. We also have protection, success, and enlightenment. Yes, we do here. We sure do. And yeah. So let's see here, Sagittarius. And hope you guys are all well. And it's always kind of a big introduction, isn't it? Yeah. And so let's see, Psychology 101, right? Yeah. We learn too, Sagittarius. Yeah, and in our old age, we're learning a lot over here. I'm not going to say in my old age. But, in my mature years, right? And there's always something wonderful if you're in good health to getting older because wisdom, you just keep learning, right? You just keep learning. How's that saying go? You just keep learning how much you didn't know you thought you knew. basically. So let's see what we have here for Sagittarius and your person, Sagittarius, right? Because this blessing is with somebody. This transformation. There's two changes. Somebody's grown here and evolved, raised their vibration, and they're coming to be with you because we have soulmate, right? And here's these two people kissing. Yeah, they are. See what we got, Sagittarius. The Page of Swords. Here he is. Ace of Wands. Yeah, see? Ace of Cups. Can't make this stuff up, right? No. Let's see what we have. And we have Justice. Six of Cups. Wow, this is a beautiful reading. Chariot card. OMG, Sagittarius. Somebody's coming, right? Maybe they're coming from Greece here on their chariot, right? Why not, right? Sagittarians love other cultures and people who live far away. And yeah, we do. See, we have Four of Cups reversed and Five of Swords, Knight of Wands. So there is a defeat here in the reading. It's kind of one of the only kind of difficult cards here, plus the Two of Swords. But the Two of Swords is not always difficult. It's sometimes a surrender. Somebody's surrendering to a new beginning in love with you, but to a new beginning for themselves. Your person feels really good about, in a way, I feel like they're kind of healing though right now, but on another level, they feel really good about this transcendence, this growth, this evolution. Yeah, and I feel like this person is looking back going, wow, ouch, with the shadow work. Like I hurt somebody and look where I was. I thought I was maybe really great. There could be some vanity here. And it could have to do with materialism, right? Yeah. And this looks like a victory and a defeat. It's a victory for you, Sagittarius, because, we have two aces here. There's no denying in this reading. Unless somebody's really, really negative, right? And those can't be for me, right? Okay, but, these are general readings. They're not for everybody, but that is part of the growth too. Just knowing that everybody deserves to be happy in this life, and there's enough to go around. Yeah, there's enough of everything. Yeah, so if you're trying to reach for some career and you go, I think it's saturated, there's enough for everybody. Yeah, don't be like disillusioned. Yeah, yesterday I made a phone call and I was asking this woman here, I'm going to a seminar, and she just, it's a review basically, and she kind of, she doesn't want people sitting there probably because, maybe she's not going to get paid the full amount. No, she's not. For reviewers, she's not going to get paid much at all, right? So I understand that, but I feel like she's kind of in this space where she's worried like about competition, but there's enough for everybody. Yeah, that's why we have niches and things like that, right? Find your niche within that particular industry, right? We're doing lobotomies over there, Sagittarius. We are, just kidding. And so we have the Page of Swords, the Ace of Wands. Ace of Cups is unfolding for you. It's coming into play. Yeah. This looks like love and sex for sure. Except sex is showing up first with the Ace of Wands, right? Love and marriage. Yeah. It could be. Somebody might really want to marry you here, but here's the passion. So you're wondering if you're going to have a passionate new opportunity. You've probably been dreaming of this. Meditating it. OMG. Maybe doing some other things besides meditation, Sagittarius, with this huge wand, right? Yeah. It's all good, Sagittarius. We're all human here. We really are, right? And somebody knows here with the shadow card that, I'm human. And with the shadow cards, a little bit of guilt, right? But it's more like, I'm learning now, right? I'm picking myself up, or I'm raising my consciousness with this awareness, right? Transformation is also awareness, right? For sure it is, right? So let's see, Sagittarius. Here you are wondering, dressed up as the Page of Swords, right? You are looking like, I don't know, some type of patriot from, 100 years ago, over 100 years ago. Let's see what we have here for Sagittarius. And we have the Four of Pentacles. You're wondering if you're going to hold on to this person. Basically, if you're going to have a new opportunity with them, right? That's what you're wondering. You could be wondering if they're coming to hold on to you, because this looks like a coming. Like, I'm coming, honey. I love you. I miss you. I learned. You're a soulmate. Here, I use these cards today. I never use these cards. I mean, next to never. These angel romance cards, right? And so, coming into play, Sagittarius, this could be what you're focusing on. It could be what you need to focus on. So, this is what I mean. Like, this is assured. Assured. This good fortune. This talks about a blessing. Be assured that a good blessing is coming. A beautiful blessing. And with the Ace of Cups, we see the Ten of Cups. OMG here, right? Yeah. This reading here, this person's coming right away. This could be them, Page of Swords. And I feel like this person's been putting this off because they're healing. And they could be working on their shadow side. Yeah. They are. They could be hiding in the bush, Sagittarius, right? Down the street in the bush, trying to, hiding out and healing. In the shadows, lurking in the shadows, right? Here's a Justice card. That's not true, right? Lurking in the shadows. Justice, Six of Wands. This is what you need to leave in the past, or I feel like in the past you were wondering this too. Am I going to have victory and justice? It does appear that way. You could be like wondering if they've made a decision. Justice. They have. For sure. With this coming, right? And with this like returning, for sure. You could be wondering if it's all going to be fair for you, right? Yeah, am I going to get what I deserve or what I feel like I deserve? You could be wondering if they have the wisdom, right? Because you could be wondering, I got the power. You can't have the power if you don't have the wisdom. No, you may not, right? No, you may not. Let's see what we got. And we have here the Six of Cups, and this shows up with the Queen of Cups reversed. So this is either what you want or what you're expecting. You could be thinking somebody's really suffering over here emotionally. Sometimes the Queen of Cups reversed is a suffering, an emotional, like an emotional downtime. I don't mean down relaxing. I mean that somebody here is hurt. It could be. You could know this. Because your person could be coming from a breakup. I feel like they are. Some sort of breakup. Either with their immediate family or with somebody. And if it's not, they're just coming to, they're growing here, but they're healing themselves kind of, right? But there's somebody has some past wounds or something, right? It's interesting how some people don't even know that. And then, as life, unfolds and as they go about their business and their daily life, they realize, wow, look what I did in the past, right? Yeah, I need to grow up and learn, and I'm learning now because just recognizing it, right, or acknowledging it, I should say. And so this is your person from the past, Six of Cups. This could be what's helping you. And what I mean what's helping you is this could be a breakup with somebody, maybe a water sign, but it doesn't have to be, of course not. It could be any sign. We have Libra here, we have Cancer with the Chariot, which is a water sign, and that's all we have right now, right? But you want this person to return to you for sure. It's possible this person, the Queen of Cups, reversed, your person has suffered so much here that you're thinking they've suffered, so now they've grown. So that's what's going to help me, right? They've grown and now they recognize what they lost in you. This person lost you, or you lost them, or, you guys left each other, but there's some type of loss in the past or breakup at but it's a loss because It looks like a loss, right? Here's a Chariot, and this is in the near future. And we have the Seven of Cups. For some, this could be, I feel like this person's already made this choice to come. This Seven of Cups sometimes is daydreaming. It could be this energy like, well, I've made my choice, and I hope it's the right one. Could be that one, because of this reading so deep, and there's pain in this reading. So somebody could be thinking, I hope it really works out, because there could be a breakup on the other side, or they could be hurting somebody. But there's a huge, like, kind of a risk that's in this reading, right? With this learning and this acknowledgement, basically. And I don't believe this is your energy. I feel like it's the other person's energy, but it may be yours, but I don't believe it is, because I say it may be yours because the readings can be switched, right? Yeah, this could look exactly like their energy, but these are general readings, right? Let's get another card, though, on that Seven of Cups and the Chariot. But this is movement. This person could be confused here, maybe, or you're confused, possibly. I don't feel like it's confusion there. Let's see what we have. King of Pentacles. This could be your person, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Yeah, it's possible they're hoping here that their choice, because, this Seven of Cups is, it's kind of a varied, I mean, there's different energy here. It's mostly similar, but the point about this card is that he looks at these choices and he goes, well, and, there's all these different, there's 7 choices here. And, it's kind of like on the top of the cup is the jewels. Over here is the dragon or the lizard. It's really like a dragon here. And here's the snake. Here's another snake. So, the person, whoever's made this choice, is like hoping here. This Seven of Cups is a very intuitive energy too. Like, well, I feel like this is the right energy, but I hope it is. It's kind of like that. It's a very analytical energy. All the sevens are. I feel like this person is like wondering here. This is the kind of energy where I made my choice to move forward with Sagittarius, the Chariot, and to overcome like any opposing whatever we had in the past, or any opposing things in my life, like to leave my past behind, right? Where there's now, because there's healing for this person. I feel like this is more like I wonder. Yeah, I feel like that's what this Seven of Cups is. And he's wondering here, what am I going to choose? Right? And, the dragon sits on top. Like, be careful. Be careful not to choose that. It's clear here, right? Too bad they don't have that, in real life. What I mean by that is, they don't show. They just, yeah, we'll not talk about that, you guys. But yeah, and I feel like, this is, your person's wondering here if they made the right choice. Because they had to choose. This Seven of Cups sometimes it's an overwhelming choice. Right? He's looking at all. He's looking at the dragon, and, here's the castle. I'd rather have the castle and the jewels and the wreath. The wreath is victory. This could be this kind of energy where I'm choosing Sagittarius, but I might have love with Sagittarius, or Sagittarius might take me back, but there might be something else that I got to deal with. It could be that kind of energy in this reading, right? Like Sagittarius, maybe they have to leave somebody now to be with me, because in this reading, this person really wants to be with you, like in a major way. Yeah, and so do you, I believe, but they don't know that. They're not sure. They're away healing themselves, working on their shadow, Sagittarius, right? Yeah, and I hope their teeth don't look like that, because, Two of Swords is in your advice. Eight of Swords. This person here, Two of Swords, Eight of Swords energy is like, I don't know what's going to happen. My hands are tied. I'm going to go move towards Sagittarius, and I don't know if they're going to throw me in the, you know, the Black Lagoon, right? The scary Black Lagoon, or, where, I don't know, the leeches live, and all these kind of, kind of beastly animals, kind of. Or if Sagittarius will take me back, right? I'm not really sure. That's what this is. And this is how you're being affected by this person. You here, this could be you too. I don't know. And this talks about a release. So there's a release here. And this is what I'm saying about this. There's some type of major risk and a huge change, but it requires a release. This person has to be, they're releasing somebody, but you want to be released from this past. Like, I feel like you just want them to step forward and let's move forward now. Let's have a new life. That's how it looks here. Transformation. Right? And you want this shift. Yeah. Don't be shifty, Sagittarius. I told you about that, right? Yeah. And so how you're affecting them, Four of Cups reversed. They feel like you were a missed opportunity. And your hopes and fears is the Five of Swords. This is a victory and a loss. Five of Cups. Yeah, you're hoping for this victory with this person. You could be fearing a loss here, but there is a loss in this reading. There's some type of, the victories for you and the loss, I'm not sure who it's for. You could have, this could have just been in the past, but it looks like your person's healing and maybe coming out of a relationship, healing family issues. All right. And the Knight of Wands is in your outcome. And this outcome shows up with the Five of Wands reversed. Yeah, this is like the struggle's over and the competition could be ending. And I said that earlier, that there's a surrender in this reading. There sure is, right? Yeah, Sagittarius, don't be the monster over there where, they're trying to surrender to, to love here. And you're like, well, you did this in the past. Yeah, we can't be in that energy. It's just, it doesn't work on any level, right? Not just love, anything. You ever see people who can't forgive people in their family? Oh my God. Sometimes they end up sick and it's tragic. Yeah, because what resentment and guilt can do to the body. Yeah. So in the extended, Sagittarius, yes, and we're going to have your person's spread. I do really want to see this reading because it looks like this is going to happen real quicko, because we have shift here at the end of this spread here, this oracle spread, and we're going to have their whole reading here with their advice, how they're affecting you, right? What they want, what they need to focus on. You're supposed to focus on this here. Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups. And so their first card here in their oracle spread is protection. They're coming to protect this, right? Yeah. And crossing them or supporting them is challenging, or supporting is success. They don't know if they're going to have success with you. I feel like it's supporting them because this person loves you. They're a soulmate, and they feel like, if they can succeed with you, that they're going to be happy in their life. But I feel like the success, I feel like they might be telling you, I really want success now. I really think that that's what's going on here. And that's what's bringing them to you. I feel like it has made them awaken, because here's enlightenment. So, and this is why it's all happening. So, I really want to see that. I do. And thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. This will be a 10-card spread in the extended. The link is always below in the description box. Thank you so much for joining me here, you guys. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.